Hey guys, TW1ST3DxGecko here from TW1ST Gaming, and I have TW1ST here with me, and we're doing the top 10 submachine guns in COD history. At number 10, we have the Kiparis Extended Mags. This gun's pretty good. I like it. It's probably like the best submachine gun in Black Ops. The Black Ops submachine guns are horrible. There's a lot of them, but they're bad. So I would definitely recommend Kiparis. The damage is medium to high. It's pretty good damage, but the range and accuracy surprises me because it's very high, and submachine guns usually have low range and accuracy, but this gun's pretty good, so I'm sure that's why. And the mobility is high, which doesn't surprise me, and the fire rate is high too, which doesn't surprise me again, because it is a submachine gun. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Kiparis. Overall, it's pretty good, I recommend it, and now on to number 9.
Here we are at number 9 with the MP5/MP5K. The MP5 was in 2 Call of Duties, COD 4 and MW3, and the MP5K was in Black Ops and MW2. The MP5 in COD 4 is probably the best MP5 they made, just because of its accuracy and damage. The accuracy is pretty beautiful. The damage is beautiful as well. The range is not that good, especially because of the silencer. I would recommend silencer for this gun in this game, but silencer brings down the range. The fire rate is okay, and the mobility is brilliant because it is a submachine gun. So, now on to MW2. Okay, we are in MW2 with the MP5K, still at number 9. The MP5K in this game is okay. The accuracy is a little higher. The damage is pretty much the same as COD 4. The range is kind of low. It's probably a little higher in this game than COD 4 with the MP5. Fire rate is pretty high, and the mobility is easily the best of the attributes because it is an SMG. And for the attachment, I would simply recommend Red Dot. So this gun's pretty good, I would recommend it. Now on to Black Ops. Now we have the Black Ops variation of the MP5K, and this is probably the worst version of it. The damage and the range are pretty much the same. The damage isn't that high though, but neither is the range because they're the same. The accuracy is not that great. The mobility is high, obviously because it's an SMG, and the fire rate is the same story with accuracy. For the attachment, I recommend simply extended mags because it runs out of ammo really quickly. So now on to MW3. Now we are at the MW3 version of the MP5, not the MP5K. Still at number 9 here. The accuracy and the damage are about medium. The range is a bit lower than the damage and accuracy, so the range isn't that far. The fire rate is pretty good because it's an SMG, obviously, and then the mobility is all the way up because it's an SMG as well. And the attachment, I would simply recommend a Red Dot for precision accuracy. And it's different. The attachment's different than COD 4 because silencer for this isn't that good in this game, and the MP5 is better than COD 4 with silencer. So that is it. Now on to number 8.
Coming in at the number 8 spot is the P90. This gun's pretty good. I would recommend suppressor for it because I don't like any of attachment. Red Dot's horrible for it. Don't even get me started with ACOG. The accuracy is pretty good. I'm surprised because I disagree with that. I don't think the accuracy is that great. The damage is medium to high. I kind of agree with that. It doesn't have that much damage, but good enough. The range is very low. It's not a high far range weapon. Fire rate's high, and I agree with that. Mobility is also high, and I agree with that too. It's SMG. So guys, we are going on to Modern Warfare 2. We are at the MW2 version of the P90, and it's pretty much the same as COD 4. COD 4. Okay, the accuracy is high. Damage is pretty high too, medium to high. The range is still horrible. The fire rate's high and mobility is high. Not much to talk about. I recommend still suppressor And guys, that's pretty much it for Modern Warfare 2. See you in number 7.
Here we are in COD 5, the Thompson. That's right, guys. Number 7 is the Thompson. The accuracy is pretty beautiful on this weapon. The damage is just a bit lower than the accuracy. The range is just about medium. The fire rate is high. The mobility is high because it's an SMG. For the attachment, I would recommend round drum. This gun's beautiful. I would use it. Now on to number 6.
Still in COD 5 here with the MP40 at number 6. This gun is pretty beautiful. I like it a lot. The accuracy is medium to high. The damage is very high. The range is low because it's an SMG. Fire rates, I would say, is medium. Mobility is high because it is an SMG. I would definitely recommend dual magazines because it's got a low mag. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See you in 5.
Here we are in MW3 at number 5, the PP9OM1. This gun is actually pretty beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. The accuracy is quite low, but I don't really think that matters because it's still pretty accurate. The damage is about medium. The range is not that good, but the silencer takes away from it, but it really actually doesn't. The silencer just, like, I don't know, it just doesn't really affect it. The fire rate's pretty nice, and the mobility is very high because it is an SMG. I would just simply recommend suppressor for this weapon. See you at number 4.
Here we are in COD 4 with number 4, the AK-74U. This gun's pretty good. The accuracy is medium to high. The damage is high. The range is low because it's an SMG. The fire rate is, I don't know, I'm surprised it's medium to high because the SMGs usually take high fire rates. And the mobility is still the same as pretty much every SMG. I'd recommend Red Dot because I don't like the sights for it. So see you in Black Ops. Here we are in Call of Duty Black Ops with still the AK-74U. This gun is better in Black Ops than it was in COD 4, in my opinion. The damage is higher. It's about high. The range is high. The accuracy, well, increases because I'm using grip and rapid fire, which I recommend. Accuracy is high too. Mobility obviously is high. It's still high in every video. The fire rate is also high, so this gun is very good in this game, and I definitely recommend it. See you at number 3.
Here we are at number 3 with the MW2 UMP45. I would recommend suppressor for this weapon. Accuracy and damage are pretty high. Range is quite low. The fire rate is medium, and the mobility is the same as always with SMGs. So I will see you in number 3, MW3 with that very. Here we are with the MW3 version of the UMP45. The stats are pretty much the same as it was in MW2, except the damage is a bit lower, so it's worse. And I would simply recommend Red Dot. So I will see you in number 2.
Here we are in COD 5 with number 2 with the PPSH-41. This gun's pretty good. The accuracy and damage are the same, and it's about medium. The range is low, the fire rate is high, as well as mobility, which is because it's a submachine gun. And I recommend round drum, and I'll see you in number 1. I'm pretty excited about it.
And here we are with the number 1 SMG in COD history, the MP7. This gun is pretty amazing, actually. The accuracy is not that high, but the damage is. The range is kind of low with the silencer. The fire rate is pretty high, and the mobility is same as everything else. I would recommend suppressor for this weapon, and thank you guys so much for watching this. Have a great day.